What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and we are back. I want to say this is part 102 or 103. I lose track, to be honest with you, but we got a new character that we're going to take to tier 2 today. Not a whole lot exciting going on. I've just been, carrying on and doing my thing. I'm not going to realize potential quite yet for him, though it looks like I can do it. We are ready for tier 2 with Punisher. And we've got everything that we need to take him to tier 2. Using these materials, the black antimatter and the Norn stones, is really tough as you try to level up the characters that can go to tier 3. But, whatever. It's better than using a tier 2 ticket on a character like this. So one-man army applies the Assault, 15% ignore defense. Ignores target's dodge rate by 35%. Yeah, we'll share it. Alliance. I believe this is my 60th tier 2 character. So go ahead and get that back. But yeah, Punisher. So we've got everything all taken care of here. I do still need to level some of these up, but whatever. And I wonder if I have enough to just level up his uniform. Nope, I do not. So I just hate it when there's these little red dots. It's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Shoot. Anyway, it's like a not disorder. I cannot believe I'm blanking. It's the worst when you know exactly what you want to say. It's tip of the tongue, but it starts with an O. I don't know, whatever. But it's like a complex, basically. It's the same way like on my cell phone or anything. If there's like a notification, I just have to get rid of it. So I think we should have enough left over to realize the potential of Doctor Strange. Eye of Agamotto. Enhanced potential. So I haven't been using my cosmic cube fragments. So this costs 276. Cancel. 231, but those are harder to get. Let's just go ahead and we'll enhance his potential. It doesn't really do anything, for being honest, unless you're leveling your character up. But Doctor Strange, obviously being a native to tier 2 character, is probably a good one to go ahead and get leveled up and everything. So I just threw this on him for now. I'll get something better at some point. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check Punisher out. The good thing is I have his War Machine costume, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and do a special mission. I've been doing Songbird mostly because I'm going after Gwenpool shards. Who do we need to level up here? I know what we need to do. Let's in there. And why am I blanking? Oh, okay, there we go. We'll put Punisher in. Oh wait, he's not all the way in the back now. Haha. So we'll put Punisher there. And actually, what I need to do is... I keep forgetting about this. I need to put Ronin here. Get him some experience. Just keep feeding him these. So, actually, while we're in there... So we have, 60 tier 2 characters, only 2 1-stars, which are probably native tier 2s. So we're advancing pretty well. The only hero I don't own is Apocalypse, and that's because with all of this tier 3 business starting up, I've had to focus, I have focused on leveling those characters instead of Scarlet Witch. I really like this costume. I have not been reading the book, though. I have not really been reading with him as War Machine. So they're doing a lot with Frank Castle right now. He's also the Cosmic Ghost Rider, if you don't know. So I don't really know what's the good deal here. I don't know how you can be both. I don't know if he is both, but if you're reading any of the Punisher stuff right now, I would love to hear a little bit more. I don't know what it is, man. I bought a tablet just so I could read comics, and it's just such a hassle to, like, kind of upload them all and get them, you know, all set up. So I haven't been, which, I don't know. Alright, so we got that. Let's do something else. Let's go to Veiled Secret. I want to see how he handles against some of these, you know, bosses and stuff like that. I would imagine that he's going to be pretty strong, especially with the costume or uniform. I don't know. I'm still in Marvel Heroes Omega mode where I call things costumes. I guess it really doesn't matter. I know that their official, you know, term for it is uniform. I'm also a little surprised the second wave of the Avengers Infinity War event hasn't been announced yet, or hasn't started yet. I would imagine it's going to start this week. It has to. Like, my biggest disappointment, though, is Deadpool is in theaters in a couple days, and we don't have a Deadpool event. I'm really sad about that. It's kind of annoying in a lot of ways, but it also is kind of part of the issue is that we don't know what's going on with the Fox deal, and Marvel is still being Marvel about everything. Marvel Games. It's definitely not on Netmarble. They can't do anything without Marvel Games approval. So it's definitely a Marvel Games issue. You know, they basically have to give the clearance. Yes, you can do a Deadpool event, or yes, you can do the X-Men. And I think they threw a bone at us with the X-Men, you know, with the fact that they did start adding them, because the outrage was there. It was stupid. There's games with X-Men and then games without them, and the games without them weren't getting them. And, you know, it was definitely rightful that they went ahead and started adding them. I mean, shoot. Strikeforce started with Wolverine. You know, granted, I believe, off the top of my head, he's the only X-Men character in the game at the moment. But still, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things, you know? The X-Men are a very important part of Marvel Comics. They're starting to bring back the Fantastic Four, too, in the comic books. So, I think it's been made abundantly clear that this is not, you know, what fans want. You know, with the X-Men and Fantastic Four being away. So I don't know why they didn't take this opportunity. I know that Avengers and Deadpool are so close together, and quite frankly, with that and Solo, that's probably why they pushed Avengers up a week, was so they could get an extra week of, you know, unopposed revenue. You know, not having to go up against Deadpool, because, look, Deadpool 2, I should say, is not going to, you know, break any of the Avengers records, but it's going to do extremely well, and it's probably going to break all of the rated R records. You know, it's going to outsell everything that it did before, you know, anything that Logan might have done. He's struggling here against Jean Grey. Oh well. Which is unfortunate, because that's the best lighting. I hate games that just overdo it on shadowing. And I know it has absolutely nothing to do with anything any of you would have to worry about, but when I'm trying to pick like a screen to be my thumbnail, I hate it when it's like, I'm gonna actually like main with Thor here. Oh, nope. Shoot. Well, that stunk. I didn't realize he was gonna absolutely decimate her. But, yeah, I hate it when, I just hate when they overdo it with shadows. and it makes the screen dark, you know? So, let's go fight Cyclops one time, and then we'll call it a video. Because I think Cyclops actually has let's see, the same area. Nope. But yeah, I was really looking forward to hopefully Deadpool being in the game. I've done really well with like not spending. Honestly, I've still got 4,000 crystals, which have been in my account for. I think I've gone down as low as like 3,800. But I keep getting them back when I like level up characters and stuff like that. So, I mean, I really don't want to spend much money on the game, but I have a feeling that when they do put Deadpool in the game, it's going to be one of those things where he's like Jean Grey. Not Jean Grey, well, maybe Jean Grey, but probably more like Emma Frost. And I will pay everything that there is. No shame whatsoever either. Deadpool, next to Richard Rider Nova, is my second favorite character in all comics. Basically, all comics, Marvel or DC, it goes, you know, Nova, Deadpool, Thor. So, that is how I feel. And I don't know that I have anything else I can really do right here. We'll do a co-op battle real quick with the Punisher as Tier 2, see how that goes. I don't really care, like, I know that we talk about this all the time. I don't really care about autoplay here. Like, it's just so stupid to even worry about. What difference does it make if I press, like, an extra button or two, you know? Like, I don't care. Oh, look at that. Number 1. So, cool. Well, that's dope. And, you know what? I don't think I can actually get some supplies here. Just open these, then we'll call it a video. Ooh, yay, 2 wasps. Yay. Alright, now the blue one I really hope has some biometrics. Nice, straps. I don't really need them per se, but I mean, I'm still happy with it, so. Anyway, pretty cool stuff. You know, so we got Punisher here today at Tier 2. And that is that. So, without further ado, let's just peek at him one more time before we go. Oops. And skills. We got the one-man army for the Tier 2 passive. And all allies, 24% increase in all attacks. So yeah, man, Punisher's pretty good, I think. Especially with this costume. You know, he couldn't take down... I mean, you know what, honestly, if I was controlling him against Jean Grey, maybe we could have taken her down with just him. Well, probably could have taken him down. She was almost dead. So, I love this costume, though. I really do. So, anyway, there we go. Punisher Tier 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. If I hear anything about the next event... You know, obviously they usually, anytime something's going to happen, they put it right here in the notices tab. And thank you to Red Maximoff for saying congrats. Alright, we out. Peace.